Good afternoon, everybody. Dragon Warrior here. Alright, we just hit our 100% goal here. Everybody's been asking me to do a recording, win, lose, draw, whatever, on how I do the Corpus 95 base. This is going to be unedited footage. It's going to take me several attacks. I will pause in between while I'm waiting in between those attacks. Other than that, this will be completely unedited footage. Here we go. Hope you enjoy it. You see I've got this going in. Widowmaker Prime is just the op that I had running before we hit the 100%. I don't really use it for this attack. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to take out these air towers. Let that do as much damage as it can. I'm going to come across and take the other side. Alright, and we'll end the attack there. Just because we're not ready to take those Corpus units on. Now we'll start our second attack. As you can see, I've gotten those out of the way. I'm going to bring in my SF platoon. Coming over to this corner should pull the infiltrators that are sitting here out. Now we just kind of play a waiting game. There they come. So now we're going to take them on and get rid of this side. Alright, now those are gone. I'm going to bring some mercs in. I'm going to drop these mercs in right about here. And I'm going to target the rocket silo. I want that rocket silo out of the way. And I didn't fully get it. So we're going to end attack real quick. I'm going to enter back into my base. And I'm going to build a couple more mercs really fast. We'll go with 3 this time instead of the 6 that I had. It shouldn't take us much to get that down. I'm going to use these 3 marks and I'm going to go right about the same spot. I'm going to take that missile silo the rest of the way and I'm going to take as much of that anti-air out as I can. Now I'm going to end attack again. And I'm going to go back into my base and I'm going to build 6 marks this time. Because we're going to go at the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to finish off. Exit back out. We're going to reinitiate this battle. And we're going to work on getting rid of that rocket silo on the other end. Get that down, and we'll try and get the air tower out of the way. Anyway, we really don't need any marks anymore at this point. Now comes the harder part of the battle. And I'm going to aim right in here because I want to damage both this anti-air, and I'm going to do as much damage as I can to the command center. So see, we've got the command center about halfway down. We've taken out the AA that was there. We'll end attack to get rid of the last stand defenders. I'm going to reinitiate battle here real fast. Now I'm in attack mode, and you see I've got 48 seconds left over here on the timer before I can launch my next Peacekeeper missile. My next Peacekeeper missile is going to be right around here to try and get rid of this AA, as well as do as much damage to the command center as possible. The AA should go down on this attack, and then we just have to wait if we don't get the command center out fully to be able to launch the next Peacekeeper right in the command center, which is going to be most of the AA out of it. We'll have probably these two flame turrets left, and then we have the two aircraft, of course, that we'll be taking on. So we've got that ready. So we're going to select, and we're going to launch right in here, making sure that we both have the CC and that AA in our attack round. And we got one of my Peacekeepers. You notice we got almost the whole CC down. We got that. We'll end attack. Return to map. We're going to grab the base again. We're going to reinitiate our attack on it. We have 52 seconds. I'm going to pause for a minute while that number goes down. And I'm back in 3 seconds. 2, 1, 0. Third Peacekeeper missile is going to come in, and we're going to take out the command center, which has the blitz on it. Now I have my Archangel. Now she is maxed out. She does have the full shop on it for the max range and max firing of an additional 30%. Actually, I should have ended the attack here. So we'll end attack real quick because I want to get rid of those last stand defenders. And we'll re-grab this base. Alright, so now we've got that taken care of. Now we'll go ahead and bring the aircraft in. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start working first the flame turrets out. And we'll work the base as we go around. It's a pretty expensive base to do for the easiest and least amount of attrition that I've found. However, I'd rather spend 3 giant thoriums worth of Peacekeeper missiles, throw at this base, than take all the attrition that I took the first time when I was working this base initially. First time I attempted this, I actually lost my entire Brother Jeremiah squad and almost my entire Sheila squad. But it was a learning experience, so it is what it is. We live and learn, we play the game. Across and hit this other napalm. Getting a little bit of lag here. That's just pretty much because I'm doing a recording. And I do have a storm in the area, so Every time the lightning goes off, it gives me just a little bit of lag here. Okay, so now we pretty much got everything out that's going to be hitting our air. We do have the two big monsters still left in here, and they will tap my ground units. We also have these special forces in here that are invisible. They're right there, and we're going to kind of just target them and take them out with the Archangel. Now that we have that done, we're going to take this helipad out, and these two guys are just going to start following. So we're going to add one. I'm going to add one Oni Mark II in, and I'm just going to let it start flying across. The Oni Mark II, when it drops its bombs, states that it hits ground and air. So I gave it a test run on this, and as you can see, these get burn damage on them. I've done this utilizing more than the one Oni Mark II. However, it seems like when I use more than one Oni Mark II, I can't keep them in the center like this, and they kind of start trying to track the Oni Mark IIs, and the Oni Mark IIs end up taking damage. If I use the one and take my time and do it like this, they should start to pull back. Here they come, and they'll start spinning again. It's just being patient, and this will take a couple of attacks for me to get finished. And this is how you clear this base. It is designed definitely for a high-level player. There's probably several other ways other players have figured out how to do these. However, this is what works for me. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pause the video at this moment. I'm going to go ahead and do my attacks to get these down, and I'm going to unlock the video and unpause it when I'm close to taking out the second helicopter here, and we'll see what we get on the pop-up. I'll be back shortly, guys. Alright, we got the two birds out of the sky, and again, another miss. Biggest fault with this whole system is, yeah, we've got 20 minutes left. I've got to go out and collect resources, all kinds of crap, be able to build some more missiles up and get prepped. By the time I do that, it's gone. And you're trying to build this meter up. That's another reason why this system just does not work. So we took 4 minutes and 27 minutes damage airwise between our Arc and our one Oni Mark II. And our platoon took 31 minutes 51 seconds of damage on it. Hope you all enjoy it. Great luck. Have enjoyed the event, guys.